18th of December 2023. I'm Donald Fernandes, District Providence, and today we are in front of Women and Child Department. I have come to follow up today with the Women and Child Department what has happened to my issue of the 21-22 scheme, and as of now the file is still in the office. That means it has not moved. So I will wait either for today or I will wait for Wednesday as the CM has assured. Failing which, we will be back with 40 people, 40 ladies in the Women and Child Department, and this time we will not take them. The second issue is what I want to raise is, in the due course of time we have found that a lot of youth are coming to us between the age of 19, 21, 22, 23. And I have discovered that there is no shelter home, no rehabilitation program or no program for them across Goa, because Women and Child Department has not moved a file and not got this project implemented after having funds for this particular project for the youth between the age of 18 to 21. Now I am having in my homes children 19, 20, 21, 22, and it is disturbing that because of substance abuse, because of alcohol, they have lost their mind. CWC says that they have a good facility at Apnagar for children below 18 if they are suffering from psychiatric disorders or alcohol, but nobody comes into that home for various reasons. Now if nobody is going into that home and they are getting psychiatric by the age of 19, 20, 21, then the load is going to come on the shelter homes. If the load is going to come on the shelter home, how does a shelter home look after a child between the age of 19 to 23 when you know that the child is taking 6, 8, 9 tablets, having disability and no repair, and this is basically ladies we are having. So if the CWC and the Women and Child Department, I am not blaming CWC, I am saying Women and Child Department has the funds. Women and Child Department should know what are the issues on the ground. They should make the provisions before the year ends to say we require so many homes for this, we require so many homes for that, we require so many homes for that. Now, if nobody is bothered, then this is the state we are going to reach. So I am going to take youth, I am going to take middle-aged ladies, I am going to take elderly ladies. Who is going to fund us? Another issue is they should be separate homes for children below 18 who require rehabilitation and who are suffering from mental disabilities due to alcohol and drug abuse. Yes, people will say the child should not be separated from the parents, which I also agree. But if the parents are poor, they cannot look after the child is getting aggressive, the child is getting destructive. In few years time, the parent will abandon the child will lose the mind and reach the street. This is where the homeless is coming from. The homeless is not coming from outside where psychiatric is concerned. Beggars are separate, psychiatric is separate. We don't deal with beggars. We are dealing with psychiatric people on the street who have turned homeless, and 80% of them are Goans. Our issue is the Women and Child Department working genuinely to the cause what their board says. You have children up to 18 and you have a gap of 18 to 21 which is not looked into. There is no shelter home, no program between the age of 18 to 21. That's why they are reaching my homes and I am routing them back to IPHB because I cannot manage those people at the way they are coming. The treatment is not done properly, the medication is not done properly, the follow-up is not done properly. How much effort we are going to put in more into these children? And these are our youth, these are our local Goans. Somebody should do a statistics, how many youth have died in the last 5 years due to drug abuse between the age of 14 to 22. And you will get astonishing and fact-finding. Even the police don't know what to do. So my issue is this: Women and Child needs to pull their sleeves up. The department needs to be overhauled. Systems need to be tightened. Recently there was a PIL filed in the High Court, and because the PIL was filed for a particular project, they have put 5 children there to do some job which they are absolutely raw. They may not be able to do anything. They will do, but it will take time. So people should not go to courts. People should not fight with departments where children and youth are concerned. People should not come to the streets where Goans are on the street. People should not be grumbling like me against a department when the department is sleeping. And see, today we have come here on Thursday, today is Monday, the file is not moved. That means nobody is serious. I will wait till Wednesday night. Thursday morning I will have 40 ladies again brought to Women and Child Department, and these will be also wheelchair bound ladies, and I will not take them back. I already had a discussion with director. She said I am not aware, which can be genuine, but if I don't get any solution to what was promised to me by Wednesday, we will be forced to come here on Thursday and drop the ladies here in this woman, and we will not take them back. In fact, today the cops asked me, are you making any trouble today? I said no. Today we are not having any issue with nobody. We are only going to present the facts. 18 to 21 does not have any care for children who have come out of Apna Ghar. Apna Ghar or whatever CWC story stops at 18. They are explaining to me which is not practical where rehabilitation is concerned, where care is concerned, and that is where they are reaching the street. That is where your crime is going up. That is where your jail has gone up. In the last 3 years, the jail has gone up 40 to 50%. These problems are going to come. Children are getting stressed for various reasons. Thyroid, I am not sure how many of you will understand the word thyroid, but thyroid usually was at a particular age. Today, girls are having thyroid 16, 17, 18. Psychiatric disability is going to touch all parameters, and we are going to reach a crisis. We need to focus on what are the current issues where poor people are concerned, where our youth are concerned, where the children are concerned. Drugs is everywhere, everybody knows that. What is happening? Nothing. It's just awareness and the system goes on. That is where it's converting. From alcoholic drugs, they will turn to mental. My issue is this. There should be homes either implemented by CWC for 18 to 21 so that they don't reach our shelter homes, or they should fund people like us to run homes for children with disabilities between the age of 18 to 21. Thank you.
In most of the PHP centers, there is also school counseling taking place. So what has that?
See, there are 2 wards in IPHP, I am told, for children. I am not confirmed, but I believe what it is. In those wards, how many children are being admitted, that needs to be understood first. If children are admitted in the IPHP ward and they are brought out, do they take the medicine? Do the parents have time to give them the medicine? Are the parents staying at home? No. They need to go to a shelter home. They need to go to a care center where the medication will be admitted to them for at least 6 to 8 months for them to percolate their nervous system. Putting them in IP, not only children and youth, even adults, putting somebody inside and taking out in 15 days is not going to solve the problem because the mind is not at peace. So, coming back to your question, IPHP has a ward, I am told. You need to understand how many children in the last 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years have gone inside and come out. That you can find out. At the PHC or wherever they are doing counseling, see, counseling will work for children at a certain level where the mind is conscious. Counseling is not going to work for drug addicts, for alcoholics who are fully blown and who are reaching the street. There are 2 parts. Counseling is one part, rehabilitation is one part. There will be counseling working for basic, for initial stages like AIDS, alcohol, anonymous, different. But we are dealing only with chronic cases because all of them are 6 tablets and beyond. We are not taking below those people. We are taking only chronic. In these chronic, if the people are in the age from 19 to 23, means there is something going wrong somewhere. How will the shelter home be able to answer this question? I am not going to give those figures at the moment out because I am not the competent authority. But in the due course of time, if you all visit the SDPOs, okay, the SDPOs also are getting stressed. See, the full system is getting stressed. The SDPOs are getting stressed, the PIs are getting stressed, and the PSIs are getting stressed. How much work will one PSI do? He's going to do law and order, drugs. No. The drugs, everybody knows where the drugs are coming from. But who is going to fix the problem where you can stop it to some extent? So let somebody come up with the statistics. How many children have died due to drugs because of no care, because of no rehabilitation, because of no medication, because nobody to help them to come out of that. Let those figures come out.